Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the news and updates for today, Tuesday the 12th of July 2022. Before I jump into that, I just want to make a quick reminder for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that you get notified whenever I upload a video, and also to like the video if you did enjoy it, and also to leave a comment below with your thoughts, any feedback, and to let me know that you are there. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, starting off today with the tank trade-in event that Wargaming have just delivered. So, basically this event will run from today the 12th of July through to the 26th of July. Basically, we've got an enormous amount of tanks that are going to be available to trade in. So if you've got a tank that you don't particularly enjoy playing, or you're just done with it, or find that you haven't really played it all that much, then you can trade it in for 50% of its base gold value to upgrade or otherwise exchange it for a different tank. There is an enormous amount of tanks available for you to trade in, so my advice to you would be to go over to the Tanks tab, formerly the tech tree, go onto the premium section, and then select the filter option for trade in tanks. Now that, if memory serves, is is sort of a green arrow, almost like recycling, the sort of universal recycling image. And take a look and see what tanks take your fancy, if indeed you have an eligible tank to trade in. It's available for World War II and Cold War tanks as well, so something for everyone. Moving on from there, we are celebrating Bastille Day with a rather large array of different offers. So Bastille Day, for those who don't know, is a French holiday, so that means that of course we have this event running from the 12th of July through to the 19th of July, and it is focusing on everything French. So with that being said, we've got On Track France, so that means that you get a bonus 25% XP for all French vehicles in the tech tree. That's every single last one of them. You get a 50% silver discount on purchasing French tanks in the tech tree for tiers 3 to 6, and then it drops down to a 30% silver discount on the French tech tree tanks for tiers 7 through to 10. There's quite a lot of French premium tanks that are on sale. They all have a 30% discount. So yeah, there's some pretty good ones in that selection right there, from the Vanguard, the Panhard, for instance, there. On offer as well. There's quite a few that are on offer, so again, if you want to see what's on offer, then I urge you to go into the Tanks tab in the main screen when you're in your garage and take a look at the French premium tanks while using the filters. It will make your life a lot easier. There is also 60% off multi-tank bundles, again focusing on the French bundles right there. So I'm going to streamline this process, but basically there's 4 bundles of tanks to choose from. They range from, you've got one at 12,300 gold to get you a couple of tier 8s. You've got 23,350 gold to get you 4 tanks there, 3 of which are tier 8, 1 is tier 9. The Chafouteur, which is very popular, that particular tank, and sought after, so I'm sure a lot of people will be looking at that bundle. French weaponry, the next one, which yeah, again, you've got 3 tanks in that bundle, 2 tier 8 and 1 tier 7, and that's 9,150 gold. And finally, French power for 10,800 gold. You get 3 tier 8 French tanks. Again, you'll be able to see those in the store, so instead of me waffling on about each individual tank, I'm going to try this approach to try and trim down these news videos. Moving on from there, what you will now be able to see in the premium tech tree is the addition of that French wheeled vehicle, the Panhard, that is now actually listed on the premium tech tree. So yeah, you're going to be able to see that a little bit more easily now. Moving on from there, we've got from today through to the 19th of July Light Tank Mastery. So that's the first week of Light Tank Mastery, which, like other mastery events that we've seen in the past, what you'll need to do this time around is earn 1,250 or more XP in 30 battles. Upon doing that, you will get 1 day of premium account time, 1 million silver, and a Light Tank Master emblem. Now, as the name suggests, you do have to play light tanks to get that. It's available for all tiers in World War II and all eras in Cold War. And of course, you can only do it just the once per account. Moving on from there, we of course do have the Paladin Carnavan Action X Week 2 challenge, which naturally runs until the 19th of the month. So this time around, what you will need to do is win 5 battles. So it doesn't have to be in a row, just win 5 battles and you'll get 50,000 silver for that stage. Next, you'll need to deal and assist 1,000 damage 15 times. Upon completion of that, you will get 10 lots of ×2 vehicle XP boosters. And finally, what you'll need to do is deal 40,000 or more damage in any number of battles, and what you will get for completing that is 8 lots of ×4 Commander XP boosters and a 35% discount off the Paladin Carnavan Action 10 or X. As I mentioned in my previous news video, I would recommend that you do not buy it at the discount, because if you complete at least 3 out of the 4 weeks of this event, then you will actually get the tank for free, or otherwise the silver equivalent if you've already got it. Moving on, we have another premium bonus event, so running through from today till the 26th of July, basically meaning that you will be able to get an additional 50% vehicle XP and 50% silver earn bonus every battle you play for the German Grill 15 line, the British Chieftain line, and the Italian Heavy line. So by all means, if you don't have those tanks, or if you're only partially your way through or anything like that, then go ahead and take advantage of that. Moving on then to the special sales running from this is already a sale that has been active since the previous update, so it runs through to the 2nd of August. It's the Patriot, otherwise the T26E5. That is basically the bundle that's available excuse me, for actual money. In US dollars, it's $9.99, so $10, or obviously your local currency equivalent. You'll get the tank, 850 gold, 3 days of premium, and 10 lots of 1.5 times XP boosters. So good if you don't have the Patriot. Moving on from there, we have the weekly sales. So with the weekly sales, on top of the previously mentioned French vehicles on sale in their various bundles, we have another 4 bundles here for sale, much like the French ones. I'm just going to quickly breeze through this without getting into absolute specifics. So the first one is 60% saving off the total cost. So the price is 6,650 gold, and you're looking at 3 tanks plus 1 standard 2D commander. So it's a tier 5, 6 and 7 tank, 2 of which are German, 1 a Soviet, so they are all World War II. Then you have, well, it's simple enough, the Iron Rain and the Byzante, so it's 11,250 gold, which represents a 50% saving, and you have the French light tank, I beg your pardon, which is the HMH AMX model 58. That is 3,850 gold at a 50% saving, and finally you have a Commander XP booster deal, so 20 Commander XP boosters times 4 Commander XP boosters, costing only 850 gold. So that's not too bad at all when you consider that, of course, it is otherwise quite expensive to use, say, for instance, a free XP to level up a commander. Put it into a good tank and away you go. From there, quick reminders regarding the contracts. So you've got the long bomb, which is in its final week now, so it runs until the 18th of July. The sharpshooter, which ends on the 25th of July. The hard case ending on the 8th of August, and the tusk ending on the 14th of November. Moving on from there, you have really a reminder regarding the Lone Wolf Challenge, which has been out since the 28th of June. So just a reminder, if you haven't completed that yet, to go take a look at it, see, make sure that you got it if you want your 1 million silver. The Multi-Turret Master Challenge, that ends on the 26th of July. It started last week, so you should be familiar with that, as it came out with the KV4 KTTS TD, the Orthrus. So yeah, go ahead and check that out, because you get a key card along with a few other bits and bobs. Boot Camp, that is also available until the 9th of August, so boosters and key cards are available along with the Hellcat 105 HMC, so go ahead and earn that. You have until the 9th of August. It's definitely worth doing that, because quite frankly, even if you've got the Hellcat, it's still a bit of silver in your back pocket if you haven't otherwise done that. From there, the long haul, of course, is very much something to keep in mind. I know that that's not necessarily easy to, of course, achieve it twice in a week. That is quite the quite the challenge, but nonetheless, do keep that in mind, and you will be able to potentially get something rather rewarding out of those key cards. So I think that is more or less everything that is new that I have mentioned here, with the exception of there is a new contract available, the Jammer. So from today through until the 30th of August, you will be able to earn the Tier 7 Jammer medium tank. So that's going to be quite a decent one to earn. Of course, you get a 2D standard commander with it as well. So yeah, by all means, go ahead and take a look at the contracts. I know some people, even some of my friends, they have already completed all of the currently available contracts. So yeah, the Jammer, I'm sure, will be a welcome addition. That brings us to the end of the news for this week. Hopefully you have liked this sort of trimmed down version. I've been acutely aware that some of my news videos have been extremely long. They are by far the longest videos I produce. I think the last one was actually about 30 minutes, which yeah, looking at it, I think 30 minutes is an awfully long time to listen to me prattling on. So yeah, hopefully you'll like this this trimmed down version. Please do give me some feedback regarding that, because if you don't like the trimmed down version, then absolutely I will go back to the more long-winded version if that's what you would prefer. But otherwise, once again, a quick reminder to subscribe if you're already not. Hit the notification icon. Hit the like button if you liked it. Of course, leave a comment, as I just mentioned. I do have a Twitch channel. The link is in the description, so even if I'm not live at the time that you're hearing this right now, please do still pay a trip to my Twitch channel and hit the follow button. It helps me out enormously on there, as it's a new platform that I'm trying to sort of break into, and every follow it is just so incredibly helpful. Speaking of things that are incredibly helpful, of course, Patreon. Thank you ever so much still to Tragic Nemesis, who continues to be a real strong supporter of me and my content, as he has signed up very graciously on the Patreon. He's giving me an amount of money every month. You'll be able to see it upon visiting the Patreon channel. Everything is public for display. I want to be as transparent as possible with this sort of thing. Nothing to hide or any reason to hide. So please do, if you can, support me. You can go to my Patreon. You can even pay as little as $1 a month. Less than it would cost you to buy a cup of coffee from Starbucks. In fact, they may even give you just the little wooden stick stirrer for $1, maybe, from Starbucks, plus tax. So yeah, please do pay a visit to the Patreon if you can. Any amount is graciously accepted, and thank you ever so much for those that do. But with that all being said, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.